Yes, I will.
Alrighty.
Oh. First band coming in on the side of RXB is going to be Nomad. Of course, we are in Consulate. Something I've been waiting for a very long time.
And you'd be excited to get off the usual maps of Oregon, Cafe, Club, them lot.
Yep.
Nothing out of the ordinary though for console, I don't think. Maybe a Thatcher ban would be more default, but Capital isn't anything unspectacular either. Same with Cade. Just makes the garage takes easier, I guess, when you're pushing for the white man. Plants,
Yeah,
you know?
100%. And well, Cade on this map, I don't even think he's that strong. Because, of course, no matter what, you're basically going to get that garage wall open anyway. As long as you
There
take
is
piano.
one. I know of one Cade spot. Oh, the Jaeger ban.
Oh, no.
Kind of interesting with the Jaeger change as well.
Yeah.
I don't personally feel that he's very strong anymore, so that's a weird ban coming out from Nightglow.
I think he's so much more balanced now. Okay.
That was Nightglow's ban, right?
Oh,
Or
no,
is that-
that was RX's ban.
Oh, never mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was Nightglows as well. No.
Interesting.
Okay, so they're going to be going to that top 4 first, bringing in that one Mai. Of course, they did ban Jaeger, and of course, one Mai now has been nerfed. He no longer has a shield, along with Valkyrie. She doesn't have one either. So the only shield that they have to their disposal is smoke.
Of course, since it is a top floor defense, holding yellow is very important, as it just completely cuts off the CEO plant. Like until you have unless the attackers take control of yellow, there's really no chance for them to be able to go for a plant for the default plan behind the CEO desk.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how Nightglow takes this. Although there is, of course, the full admin take, and then putting someone on the spiral repel to put off one desk.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you mentioned it, but of course they have 6 pick to the RX from that Malusi, and I want to see how he manages to play into this strategy that they're going for. Of course, they're most likely going to be opening the hatches, so he can rotate if need be, but...
Interesting thing I just saw is the Wamai just reinforced
recovered the bomb diffuser.
only
Oh.
2 sides of the wall. Yeah, they didn't reinforce all 3 walls there. Oh, they
So-
did. Oh, I'm blind.
5
Okay.
seconds to go.
Nightglow have lost a player,
That's interesting.
and they're all laughing at it. I don't know what them words were said, because of course I can't read that language, but...
They said something along the lines of. Can you bring up the text again, please? Starlex. I'll translate quick time.
Okay.
Oh, well, basically along the lines of you guys. Yeah. Okay. Not very nice things. I'll just say leave
Were
it
they
at
saying
that.
it towards RX or towards that player?
Towards RX
Oh.
and towards Limo as well. Surprisingly.
So,
But
toxicity
back to the game.
again.
Okay, I'm not
Grenade
sure how
comes in.
Wamai dies there. To a grenade.
Especially, yeah, considering he is Wamai,
Especially-
supposed to catch those grenades, but...
But admin is now
A bomb
free
has been
for
located.
Nightglow to just take. Just
I'm
walk
not
in.
gonna lie, even if Nagel win this, I don't want them going any further, because they are honestly the most toxic team that I've ever seen.
But Ashir's sight is
Yeah.
all of RX is off this. RX has complete control of meeting here. And of top floor, other than for the smoke playing inside the little cubby there.
But they don't know that he's inside, and the sledge can just easily go for that plant, the C4 goes out, but you can't shoot through
Completely
that.
missed it, and that's
And look at this, it's all
Not
going in
really
the favour of Nagel, look
sure.
at that.
not really sure what the defense plan there was from RX.
Yeah,
Just-
they only had one player in sight.
Very interesting round there, coming out from the side of RX. Especially since Nightglow have only got 4 players.
Yeah, it's still broken, oh well. We'll just have
Wait,
to wait
so
a week or so.
are they? So has someone like left now?
Yeah, but there doesn't seem to be a rehost.
So someone just alt F4'd. Oh my god.
By the looks of it, but this Capcom pick seems to be sticking.
Oh, 6 picking off the Jackal to go that ace, because of course they didn't have any hard breach. And
This
looking at the
Capcom
setup,
pick is
questionable, to say the least.
Very
Attackers need to
questionable.
locate
And well,
defuse
yeah,
any
it seems
bombs if they
like
can.
yeah, the 6 pick came into the ace because I'm guessing they realised that they are going to go to that bottom floor because of course they've
Bomb
brought the
located
bandit.
by attackers.
Stay clear.
I'm still confused about that Capcom pick though.
I mean, the only reasoning I can see behind it is that they're trying to slow down this rush that they had to try and give themselves some information as to where the attackers are coming from.
Yeah.
Or at the same time, if the Capcom decides to put more of his charges to the back of the site, like server side, then we might just see RX completely give that side up and just wait for the sound cues off the Capcans.
5 seconds
Yeah,
left.
because looking at the lineup, oh wow, he has Iron Sights and Legion.
Attackers'
okay.
objective is to defuse
By the way,
the
if you
bomb. Attackers
and
drop
it says his name's Gucci Bucket Hat,
Attackers
but
have
please just
recovered
call him
their
Abdul. It's so much easier.
I usually just say Legion. I don't usually say the actual names. I just say the operator names. It's just much easier for me.
Nah. I'm just not saying Gucci Bucket Hat. There's no way in hell I'm saying that. Sorry. Okay, so not much has happened just yet. Of course, we are only 30 seconds into the round, so I wouldn't expect that to be so. The attacker's already starting to try to find some leeway, trying to join themselves in and take control of that top floor as well as piano.
Nothing unusual coming out for the attackers here. Of course, they are a man down since they haven't asked for this free host, and there you go.
Yep, the Capcom shot gets triggered, losing about. I think that's that is 60.
Yeah, that's 60 HP, I think. But we see the Ash here got to work on the floor above. Interesting to see that RX aren't pressuring, although there is a player on top of Banana by the looks of things. But
Yeah, seems to be.
not having roamers on this side is although a very nice C4 kill coming out there from disconnect. Of course, the Ash was already taken out to about 40 HP.
Vertigo almost gets taken out. Oh, but look at that, another Capcom trap goes off and 50 HP gets taken off that Zofia.
Capcom traps actually seeming to do their job, I guess. Nightglow just not expecting
checking
attack
them,
like
yeah.
they did.
So of course that
As
is a complete.
The ace just completely
their fault.
whiffed there.
Still
And
in
still-
favour of RX with the plants going down.
I'm not sure RX are aware of it there.
It didn't seem to be that they were, and the plant goes down, 4 versus 3, RX have the advantage, but the plant's down, they're gonna have to try to stop it. Circa almost takes the head off Mathor, but doesn't manage to. We have Abdul
Legion
going
going
up
for
the
a
top 4.
big boy rotate
Defenders have eyes
upstairs.
on the diffuser.
As long as Nightglow just hold angles here, they should win. There goes the 1-my. The sledge playing very well on vertical there. As Legion does find the sledge there, but
Track
it
comes in.
immediately chains up by the ace and gets
And
another
there we
one
go.
on the Maestro there. That is the round. Nightglow there. Pretty default execution, but they're doing it pretty well.
Yeah, it was saying this earlier during the scrim that we were doing. Alright, so it seems like just RX that aren't aware that the plant's ever going down. They really need to change up their strategy. Of course, they had the Maestro, so they should have had that information given to them. I didn't
That's
see
what
any
it's
of the
gonna
Maestro come to get
find
taken out.
Interesting that they're not aware with all the info that they do have.
What's that one there?
Of course, some more text coming out from Nightglow for no absolute reason, but guess they're just bored.
Seems to be. They're in a bloody one-man disadvantage as well, and they still managed to find the first 8 rounds, which
Attackers need to locate
seems like a major issue on the side of RX.
Interesting to see how RX will adapt to this. They haven't brought the RX this time. Decided to bring in a Balk and a Vigil for this round. Not sure what the other operator was that they switched out, other than the RX, but
Attackers have discovered
Yeah.
the location of a bomb.
So they're gonna have to, well, disconnect especially. He's gonna have to hope that he doesn't get frag grenaded again. Of course, he's playing 1-my, so that shouldn't be the case for him.
that was
I don't think he
very-
got grenaded from below either.
10 seconds left.
no. He
before
got grenaded from the window and just bounced
Yeah.
off the right side wall there.
5 seconds to go.
He shouldn't be dying to things like that, especially if he's playing that 1-my.
Attackers are moving
Oh,
to
for
defuse
sure.
the bomb.
I know you see him throw one out onto
The attackers'
the
bomb diffuser
my
has been
disc
dropped.
onto the
Attackers recover
window
the
there, which will
diffuser.
catch grenades and flashes from both windows. And it wasn't. I don't think Nightglow even like flashed in there. They just seemed to chuck one grenade in, but they seem to be going for a yellow take this time.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Probably going to get on that rappel, of course, on those CEO windows and just maybe try and find a pick from them. Of course, Ace won't be the most useful operator to this site, as there's not much to open. Striker's almost getting an engagement with the Vigil, and well, he just has to push up and takes out Crusher. That's the Vigil gun, and an even scoreline once again.
Shift W up into bathroom, I
Bomb
guess.
located by attackers.
No, there's no players from the side of RX on this side of the map. It's completely gave up this control.
Yeah, seems like a major issue, and the plant's going down once again.
Going down again. This should be a free plant unless, yeah, Striker's able to cover.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Gets triple kill now on the right.
And a quad, and he's onto the Ace. All he has to find is that Valkyrie coming up the
Defenders
OTL
have
stairs.
located-
And again, it does seem like Nightglow are going to take it. However, Vertigo does take down Bennett with that C4, but even still, it's a 3 versus 1 with the plant down. He has so much work to try and accomplish with so little time. Striker's pushes up the stairs, but gets denied of that Ace. No, it's 1
Vertigo
versus
here,
2, but
Clutch is able to come out if he's able to find his kills. The sledge is way too far away, but Ace able to secure the round for Nightglow. Striker, they're just walking in and killing everybody, I guess. That's the plan for Nightglow.
yeah,
Everybody
we just
left
see.
over.
I don't think that RX probably had. I don't think they've practiced on this map. It seems to be. They don't know where to play. They're just giving up the crucial map control, especially yellow. Like they just let strikers run up and then start fragging everyone out. And it just seems like they're not really strong on their
This
defenses.
is Nightglow's map pick, right, Sex? Makes sense. Hello? Yeah, that makes more sense then.
And they are in a 4 versus 5 as well, which obviously RX should be capitalizing on this, but they're just not. Nightglow keep getting those early picks and bringing it to a 4 versus 4 extremely early on. Yeah, look at this. Only 4 kills have been found on the side of RX throughout 3 rounds. Only 4 kills. Which isn't looking too great for them.
Not sure what RX need to change. It just seems like they give up too much
Defenders,
map
protect
control.
your bombs
Like
from being
they
defused by attackers.
expect side Nightglow to just play very slow, but Nightglow obviously recognize that there is just no one playing over by bathroom side, by console side, and they just simply take it.
Activating camera.
Yeah, that seems like a major issue for them. It just seems as well. Yeah, like I said, I don't think they've practiced the map whatsoever. Like that shield there, that's not going to help the smoke whatsoever. As they can just shoot him from the skylight if he's playing behind it.
I didn't seem to put it there.
Yeah, I think he's decided to move it.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he didn't just place it, which is probably the better idea.
Insertion.
It's just.
I mean, the shield going there onto long desk looking to yellow door is kind of a default shield, I think.
Yeah.
But very interesting that they do seem to have more pressure here on the yellow side now. Might invest too much over here if Nightglow don't want to push it, but it seems like they can push it this time again.
Gray's gonna be throwing that frag grenade out, trying to clear out any player on there, but it gets caught by that magnet, and it gets disposed of, destroying the drone with it.
It's very unfortunate that is.
Oh, 2 picks coming on the side of RX, but the refrag comes in eventually as Gray takes down Abdul on that vigil. Another refrag could come in. Of course, you've got Vertigo playing quite close on benches. It depends if he knows that he's there. Yes, he does, and he finds Vertigo and finishes him off with that sledgehammer.
TV3 here coming out for RXB finally able to get a lead for themselves.
Yeah,
So let's see that there is no bathroom rotate though, which again is very interesting.
Of course, he can use that to his advantage. The hatch gets open, and well, Gray with his 3rd kill in the round as he takes down Disconnect on top of that hatch.
That was a very creative kill actually. He needed the hatch from below to open it up and kill Gray, or kill Disconnect from there.
A 5 versus 2 has gone to a 2 versus 2 very quick, of course. It's all been on the back of Gray, finding these picks needed. So Circa still has all 3 of his smoke babes. Of course, he can deny the Ace or the Sledge from entering from their respective positions, but Here he goes. Gray's making that rotate into bathroom, but he gets taken out by Circa. 1 versus 2 in the favor of RX. There's still a minute 20. They know that he's on that window, or they should.
Yeah,
Still, he's droning them out now. Just trying to find the location. He's gonna go for the swing, of course, as he saw that player, but he has since moved.
Oh, this is very risky here.
He decides to repel in, but the crossfire comes in, and Circa takes him out, and RXB take their first round.
RX finally, yeah, get the first round. It kind of looked like they were gonna throw it for a second, but to pick onto the Grey in bathroom by Circa was yeah, definitely the winner of the round. It just seems like anything that RX are doing right now, obviously not that round, as the picks came out there for RX at the start round, which just immediately put them in a huge advantage. But anything that RX are doing is just getting shut down by Nightglow, so interesting to see if RXB will be able to keep this momentum going with them.
Yeah, 100%. Striker, I think that was an accidental pick onto the Thermite, and of course, I'm guessing he wanted to play Ash anyway, but he had the elite skin on Thermite, so even if he did want to play Thermite, he had to change, but I doubt that. So they're going to be going Garage once again. Of course, the last time they were here, they got annihilated. The plant just got down very fast, and then all the Nightglow people just like converged on them, and the trades came out in favor of Nightglow, even though they were run down.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, interesting that their fifth doesn't join back. Not really sure what's going on there, but
Bomb located by attackers.
yeah, I guess they're completely happy to just keep playing this out.
Yeah, maybe I think they think that they're so much. Maybe they think they're so much better than RX that they can just beat them with a player without a full 5-man stack, and maybe they think they can just use 4 and still beat them. And at the minute, it just seems like that might be the case. But of course, Control is one of those maps that can either be attacker sided or defender sided, and it can go both ways very often.
5 seconds left.
More time, I think we see in Pro League anyway, or like between two very good coordinated teams, we see it go to the attackers, as the defenders don't really have much places to sit usually on sites, on any site really here.
Yeah,
But,
100% agree with you there.
This 4v5 should give the defenders more room to maneuver themselves around the map, obviously.
And so you can see now that they've got 2 players playing on that middle floor, playing in piano and bathroom. They're going to try hold that hatch and deny them from getting that open, as well as denying Sledge from opening up any sort of floor. But the grenade goes out from the Sledge, and of course Jaeger's banned, so there's not going to be an NES there. The bandit charges get destroyed, and the wall has been opened, giving them the entry point to potentially go for a plant later in the round.
Interesting to see that the Ace doesn't decide to just open up the whole right side, and then to open up the right side so he can just run in. He makes a vault, and then open up the left side as well to make more holes. But I guess that's just how Nightglow wants to be able to do it. And the Vigil and the Ash.
Oh no! So yeah, Strikers took out that cam, saw the Vigil, but didn't manage to get the pick. Gucci bucket hat, which is gonna have to go and gets the pick. But the refrag comes in as Grey once again, getting those picks, takes out Vertigo on.
I'm not sure if he was actually aware that he was there and just heard him, but Sophia walks down, uses the stairs here and gets a freebie. Almost picks up the Maestro as well, putting that to 25 HP.
Crashes gets the best of him, and he almost takes out Mathor, who's on 1 HP just outside that breach. He's stuck in that location now. If he just holds the angle that he is holding, then Mathor won't be able to retreat, and all he needs is 1 bullet to take him down. Grey and Gucci Bucket Hat go with a trade, and now it's all Mathor outside that breach on 1 HP. He has that player on the shield, and Disconnect's coming back to site now.
Interesting plays coming out here from both teams. I'm not sure, as I was saying, I don't think Grey was aware that the Valkyrie was actually inside the bathroom until she went on her cams and heard the sound key for it.
He only had 1 Selma left, so he couldn't get the full hatch open. He has 45 seconds, and now they know that he's upstairs, so they're going to position themselves away from those sledge holes, of course, now that he can use them to his advantage.
Yeah, of course there's no drones left, so gathering info will be very difficult for him, but
Yeah, he's just gonna have to try push down yellow. He still has 2 players to find, and 25 seconds left, so it is plenty of time. And he finds the first one onto Crasher. It's all on disconnect. Disconnect still on full HP, whereas Mathord only needs 1 bullet to take him down. 15 seconds left now, and he's gonna have to either go for the plant or the frag.
Remaining.
He's not too sure where he is, and of course there is the Maestro cam feeding that information most likely.
10
C4 goes over, will it find him? No, it doesn't. He positions himself to the right, but the pings are coming out, revealing his location. Crasher knows he's there. But, oh wow, how
He got stuck on the white van. That is so unfortunate there for disconnect. As he tries to run away there. Wow, that is a big throw coming out of RXB there.
Yeah, 100%.
Not what you want to see.
I think the fact that Crasher on that Maestro peeked the yellow stairs wasn't the greatest. Of course, he still had his Maestro comes up and could have denied that plant.
Well, I guess RXB weren't able to keep up their momentum there.
A very short-lived momentum, of course, only managed to get 1 round, and they're going to have to just keep trying to get at least... They can end this the half with a 4-3 split if they win both these 2 rounds.
Attackers need
I
to
must say
locate
though,
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I'm a little impressed with how Nightglow is able to just
Attackers
win
have located a bomb.
rounds with this 4v5. Even though it is a more attacker-sided map, I still expect the defenders to be able to win rounds, more than 1 round,
Bomb
in a
located by
5v4.
attackers.
Yeah, because obviously that's 1 less gun, 1 less set of utility depending on their player, of course, and still RX not managing to win out any of these rounds other than that 1.
It just seems like they're losing their gunfights, which is
10
costing them
seconds
a lot against a team like Nightglow, who seem to also be one of those more
5
aggressive
seconds
swingy
remaining.
teams, rather than that take their time and drone, literally
Attackers are moving
go top
to
down and
defuse
just
the bomb.
clear everything and make sure everything's clear. They just hit one side of the map and just go with it.
Yeah, and if obviously if RX pick up on their playstyle, they can adapt to play against it, of course. Which doesn't seem
Breach is already open there. It's very quick to open up the breaches. Oh, a very nice shot coming out from disconnect there.
Oh, and a beautiful pick through the windows of that white van. Takes out disconnect, playing behind that box. Now it's a 3 versus 4, still in favour of RX, but of course the last time it was like this, they threw it, but Circa finds the pick onto Strikers as the Ash try to rush in. All on Thermite and Thatcher now.
That was
Still,
a
only a
very,
minute gone.
Very questionable play coming out there from Striker, and now the Thatcher gets taken out as well by the Vigil there.
And it's once again all on Mathor. Of course he clutched out that last round on 1 HP, but he has 4 players to find this time instead of 2. He's gonna have to push up.
Should be an RXP win unless something insane happens.
Yeah, unless he manages to do what he did on that last round, then I don't think they're winning out this round. From the top of that wall, you've got Gucci Bucket Hat on the Vigil, shooting him through that hole. Now, once again, he's basically on 1 HP, a single bullet takes him down, and he has to find 4 players. Can he do it once again? Of course, he found 2 last time in that 1v2, but he's in a 1 versus 4. Impact grenade goes out, doesn't find him, neither does the second. It's just...
It'd be kind of funny if he got just Pokeball here.
Oh, I reckon he's gonna die to a Maestro Cam. He's gonna try to push in, but he doesn't find anyone, and the swing comes in from Circa, and RXB find their 2nd round in this map.
I feel like if RXB don't pick up the next round, it's gonna be very difficult for them to be able to bring us back from a 5-2. Even though it's a 4v5, I still feel if Nightclub plays aggressively on defense as they are on attack, then RXB might not be able to keep up with it. As we see in Amaru. It might 6-pick to that Amaru and go for the Amaru through the hatch from Piano, just into the cubby and just go straight for a plant if they realize that RXB are still playing. That RXB still are just giving up the console and yellow side control, which they do seem to be wanting to go for here. The Amaru 6-pick coming in.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right, yep, so the final round on the split, they bring in the Maru. Definitely going to be going for a rush of some sort. Maybe up the hatch, maybe through one of the windows. We'll just have to see how it plays out.
Bomb located by attackers.
They know that RX are bringing a pulse, so they're going to have to clear them out. Of course, they've got the IQ to do so. But I don't think they're actually going to clear them out at all. I think they are just going to go for a rush.
Yeah, I think if the
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure how they're gonna do this, because there is a way of just having someone repel up connector, and then one guy go on obviously
Attackers are
the
heading out to defuse
console
the
double
bomb.
windows, have one guy on the yellow skylight, and then you should have enough control to lock down all that console area if the Maru just goes straight through the double windows there,
Loading new mag.
Yeah,
and then maybe pick off the disconnect. Although the pulse from below will cause some issues.
okay, Striker's using that SMG-11 to open up the bathroom window. Not sure what his intentions are. He's gonna drone it out to see if it's clear to swing in, I'm guessing, but of course there is the rotate there, with Crusher just playing on the other side. Oh, he's
Interesting. Yeah, I would have said if he went into
Oh,
is the sledge already pushed up to longest queue?
they know he's there, of course, because Circa almost manages to take him out. The swing comes in, he just swings into sight and takes out disconnect.
The fight. I'm not sure he's aware that there's another player behind him here.
Oh, and there we go. Striker's
never
getting
mind,
through that
he's got-
connector window,
He's got
and he
two
finds the
people.
pick onto Crusher.
Looking like another Nightglow around here, yeah. As a TK comes out from RXB.
C4 goes out, but doesn't stop the plant, because of course it's my fault planting. Still in projector, but they haven't managed to stop it. And now it's a post-plant situation, the C4 a bit too late. But Gucci Boogie Hat finds the pick on Strikers, of course, on that Amaru. It's a 2 versus 2. IQ and Ace just having to clutch this round out. And there we go, he finds, Matho finds one on Gucci Boogie Hat. Vertigo knows his location, probably go for the pre-fire, but he missed his shots, and 5-2 is the split in favour of Nightglow. No looking too great for RX, considering they are a round down as well. They're a Nightglow, or a man down, sorry.
Yeah, this is a very bad situation for RXB here. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure the thought process behind their defenses were, as they just gave up way too much control of the map, especially at the site, like every single round. And I
Yeah.
don't think they realized what was going wrong there with their defenses there, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said though, I actually don't think they've ever practiced on consulate, so I think they're just going off ranked strats and maybe trying to see if they'd win the rounds, but obviously that's not the case whatsoever. It honestly doesn't seem like Nightglow are even like trying. It seems like they're just playing ranked against them and just managing to frag them out.
yeah, this Cav 6 pick here is very just
Strange.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's very just disrespectful for no reason.
I honestly, I don't even. I'd never pick Caveira, no matter what. No, I've never put Caveira in any sort of strategy.
It definitely does seem like Nightglow are just going for just running around and just playing as aggressively as I said that they would. And
Yeah.
just swing and peek everything. But yeah, this 4v5 on defense though should be kind of difficult for them. If RXB of course coordinate themselves well
Attackers need to
and are
locate
able
and
to
defuse
shut down
bombs.
these aggressive plays coming out from Nightglow.
They're definitely gonna have to drone out this Cav, especially because if an interrogation manages to come out, then I'll be shocked.
It would actually be I think the first interrogation in a long while.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an interrogation or even a Caveira pick,
Yeah, very interesting.
so it'll be strange to say the least.
The holes that Gray made on the cubby wall there is also interesting. As
10 seconds left.
the rotate with the shield is fine, but the
5 seconds to go.
top holes are interesting. Gonna be-
Yeah, I mean, of course, it is to throw smoke waves over, but if he's already got them bottom holes, then you can still do that from Yale stairs.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that's gonna work out for them. But looks like RXB is gonna go for a split take here, I think.
Yeah, but that appears to be the case. Of course, they're going to have to take control of admin first. And, well, there's only 3 players on site, of course, because you've got that Caveira playing on the bottom floor in garage, just waiting. Bennett gets droned out, but oh, he manages to find that pick on Circa onto the Ash, and it's 4 versus 4 just like that. I think they should have waited before they started to rappel up, of course. Waited for that drone to know his location, instead of just trying to go with the drone. Because if he's just watching an angle like you saw happen, then it's just a free pick.
Circa, of course, just exposing himself way too much there in that open window. Wasn't expecting anyone to peek aggressively, but as we've been seeing so far, Nightclaw are a very aggressive team. Just like to peek everything, just take their ones, hope to win them.
Like, I know this is their map, I know this is Nightglow's map, but even still, they're a man down. So they shouldn't be losing as hard as they are. Especially if it's an aggressive team like Nightglow. They should be able to find these ways to shut them down.
Crasher and Mathal there, just exchanging fire there. Disconnect just fries Mathal there on long desk. Not really sure he was able to get that pick, but that's the aggressiveness that I was talking about coming out there from the side of Nightclone, just not working out there. As we do see Spirit make his way over to Visa stairs.
Oh, Crasher gets injured inside the site with the smoke, and they kind of still finish him off. It's 3 versus 3 now. Back even, the Caveira from behind on those Visa stairs.
Oh, very nice kill there for Vertigo.
The pick comes out for Vertigo, no kill pick just yet.
1v2 here for Nightclub.
2 versus 2, 50 seconds left now.
Disconnect's being picked up, and Nightclub seem to be unaware of the last two players' positions. On the side of RXB, as you see the smoke holding Z hallway there. This Disconnect has made his way into the site, but I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the Vertigo has defused. Never mind.
Oh, Disconnect finds one. It's 1 versus 2. The plant's going down. They know surely they know that he's nearby. Ping's coming out, revealing his location, but the plant's going down behind the bomb. But he manages to find one and to disconnect, and now it's a 1 versus 1 against Vertigo, of course. On that Hibana, on full HP. Doesn't know his location though, and he may just have to go for the defuse. It seems likely he may have to stick it, but no, he gets off it. Oh, and he manages to find that pick with the deagle.
Insane run coming out there from the Valk, getting a 4K in the round there.
Now they're just 2 rounds away from closing out the first map.
Single-handedly winning the round there for Nightglow. And yeah, as you said, 2 rounds away from closing out Consulate in a very dominant fashion with a 4v5.
Seems like it seems like RXB are just extremely uncoordinated at the moment. Especially like I'm not gonna lie, they shouldn't be losing rounds like this, especially when obviously they are. Nightglow are 1 man down. And of course, they are making a lot of mistakes, especially on that last round. But for the first pick that came in for the Valkyrie was an Ash just repelling in the middle before it had even been droned out.
Yeah, of course the Cav didn't get much done there, so not really sure what they're going back to this pick. But
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I don't get what Strikers is.
very. I was just looking at the operator lineup as well. Very interesting operator lineup with no denial. It's just a smoke. No one mind.
Yeah, I think at this point they're starting to really just meme on them, and maybe they don't have any respect for them. I don't know, but
yeah, it doesn't look like they're taking this very seriously anymore. At least for this map. But if you're winning 4v5, you realize that you're this much better than the other team. I guess go for it. It's just RXB need to get their things together, and
yeah, 100%.
start winning some rounds.
Attackers are moving to
Like we've said multiple times, they shouldn't be losing many of these rounds, if any. Especially the fact that RXB have an advantage every single round. But it seems like within 30 seconds, that advantage gets lost. And here we go, that the advantage may get lost now as the spawn peaks coming out, and there we go, there it is, the advantage gone.
Nice
The hard breach are dead, walls no longer getting opened. They're just not capitalizing on the advantage they have, and they're just allowing one of their players to get picked off extremely early on into the round.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Yeah, that. Oh, I don't really know what to say there. That's just a nice shot
Yeah.
from Strikers.
There's not much really you can say in this situation.
It's just.
It just seems like RX just aren't playing as well as they should be because of course they're letting themselves get spawn peeked by a Caveira, of course, whose SMG is not known for being one of the good guns. Of course, she did get the headshot, so obviously that does change a little bit, but even still, they should be realizing that there's going to be someone spawn peeking and either just avoiding it or capitalizing on it. It just doesn't seem like they're able to do so.
I'm really just. I mean, RX should still be able to win the round. I think they still have the utility. Of course, as one C4 just gets wasted there, but Striker, once again, just getting a freebie onto Crasher by the looks of it, maybe onto Vertigo has been put onto.
Yeah, he almost finds
1
Vertigo,
HP.
and I don't think he knows that he's pushing up. Yes, he does. He goes for the shots, but oh no,
both
Vertigo!
goes with him, but here comes
And
the
the
interrogation that we were
interrogation's
talking
going
about.
And gets confirmed. And that's the third on the round. On that Caveira, and he's now getting wall banged. And well, this gets
2v1
taken
right
down. And it's all on YouTube Bucket Hat in a 1 versus 2, and Striker's just absolutely cleaning him up. Honestly, I said it last round as well, but RXB does not playing well at all. They're just letting Nightglow just absolutely step on them. Especially the fact that they're playing Caveira and they allowed an interrogation to go through. That's not really the greatest of things to happen. Like, you should have a teammate there to get that refrag, and they're just not doing that.
Yeah, they just seem to be going for a lot of solo pushes here on the side of RXB. Although the first round looked pretty promising to me, and then the Caveira, of course, came up, but she did get refragged. But then the other two players just got slammed into the ground, I guess. Same with that round, losing the Thermite, of course, in the very first 10-15 seconds, I want to say.
Yeah, obviously.
Spawn peek like that. And of course, no refrags coming out anywhere. They didn't even have the yellow door open, ready for it to rotate back.
And as well, like, the fact that they lost their only hard breacher that early on as well, it just screamed defeat.
And of course, the ramifications of losing this best of three is RXB is out of the tournament, I think.
Yeah, that will be the case.
Unless they've won a map. Have they won a game? A BO3?
No, neither of these teams have.
Yeah, so whichever
Whoever
team
loses gets
loses
sent
here
home.
just gets sent home, yeah. So RXB are in a dire situation, honestly. I mean, I don't really see them bringing this map back, but for their next two maps, they definitely have to turn up their game.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously this is Nightglow's map, but the fact that, like I've said, it's a 4 versus 5, RX should be capitalizing, and they're just not at all whatsoever.
It should definitely be a closer game than this. Even if Nightglow are winning, it still feel like the game should be 7-4, 7-5 at least.
They're just allowing these runouts and early picks to come out, and they haven't even tried to stop that happening. Like, obviously Nomad's banned, but of course operators like Lion can stop runouts happening, but obviously it is kind of a waste to use one at the start. But if you know that they're going to run out, then you might as well. You need to counter all this aggressive play somehow.
I don't think it's even the runouts, because I haven't seen an actual runout come out yet. It's just the aggressive plays, honestly,
yeah.
and the fact that Nightglow are just hitting their shots and RXB don't seem to be.
And also, they're not really playing in pairs. Like, to go for those refrags, they just haven't done it. And of course, they're getting punished 100% of the time at this point, basically.
Oh, Mappa almost. Yeah, getting taken out. There goes the cab. That's
Bomb located by attackers.
gonna take out one of the more aggressive players, I guess, on the side of Nightglow.
But you're shouting at an aggressive player, but there it goes. The Valkyrie just swinging in and also gets taken out, and RX seem to be having this round in the bag. Of course, they're against the Clash and a Capcan. gonna have to really support each other or just go for frags. And it seems like Gray doesn't want to support anyone. He's just gonna run up with his gun, maybe try to find a pick or two, which obviously RX I don't think they're gonna expect.
1v5
But there we go.
though, coming out.
Vertigo just take out Bennett. So it is a 5 versus 1. Of course, you do have Disconnect injured on the floor, and there we go. Fullest round coming in for RXB.
About time RXB for pick up another round here.
Seems like they
I mean,
did play more as a team, but
they
obviously.
definitely were just playing together as a team. They sent 3 people to printer/admin side. They took out 2 players there, got themselves the 5v2 advantage, and from there just collapsed as a team, I guess. Although the Clash was able to rotate up with no info coming out for the side of RXB, which is...
I do think a lot of the reasons RXB won that as well was just the hyper-aggressiveness of Nightglow. Like, every single player who died pushed up to something. I think other than that Capcan, every other player decided to peek or push. Obviously the Valkyrie peeked admin, the Caveira peeked that bathroom window, and the Clash just tried to push upstairs. So I do think it's the aggressiveness as well as RX working together that got them that round.
If RXB can keep playing like this though, I think they're... I don't know. It's very early to call a comeback, but...
Yeah, I mean, comebacks can happen, but...
I think the fact that it's 4 rounds in a row, and Nightglow only need 1, it's bound to happen. Even if they get it back to like a 7-5, I think... I'm pretty sure Nightglow is going to be able to just get 1 round where everything goes their way.
I'm not gonna lie, I do think Nightingale are kind of just spiting RX at this point, because obviously the keeper, yeah, like look at it, my thought is still AFK. I don't know if he was doing something or anything, but Strikers was AFK for about 10 seconds to start as well. So maybe they think, oh, we don't even need to set up because we're just gonna beat you anyway, which obviously can diminish RXB's confidence in themselves, but it could also boost it.
Yeah, if RXB manage to win this round, then I definitely think that Nightglow will maybe start playing properly. So.
Yeah, obviously we just saw that Bennett once again on that Valkyrie holding that same angle that he managed to kill Circa from on the last time they defended his site. But no one decided to push that side this time. Of course, realizing that, well, they lost a player there on the last round.
Disconnect here, and I thought he was going to hold that for a little bit. Might have got a freebie.
Swapping max.
Of course, decides to come off the rappel there. Just go straight for the roof. Oh, and Manny decides to go upside down on it again, and Bennett obviously manages to win the fight against Disconnect and just keeps all his HP.
Oh, the grenade's gonna come out, trying to kill that smoke, but he's already rotated into the bathroom, so no kill will be able to be found. The second grenade bounces off that pillar.
Just a waste of a grenade, honestly. Not really seeing the point of that grenade. Vertigo and the and Crasher just going on the same rappel there. I'm not really sure what the idea is to open up that wall.
Yeah, the ideology of that wasn't the greatest. Of course, now they've given the defenders more angles to peek.
Yeah. And Bennett is just peeking with Beagle, and Vertigo they're also going to be picked off by Mathol.
Oh, and there we go. Strikers takes on Circa, and it does seem like Nightglow are most likely going to close out this game at an 8-3, but no. Gucci Bucket Hats finds 1 and finds a second. Now it's a 2 versus 2. I'm eating up my words. And of course, there isn't really a time restraint.
1:15 left on the clock. There's more than enough time for RXB to find these last 2 players, as they have 3 drones left between the 2 of them. But they do seem to just want to face check this Legion as well.
Yes, instead of using the drones that they have to their disposal, it does seem like they are just going to be face checking things.
Now they're rotating to yellow, which I think the smokers is he's got a shield and a Melusi at his disposal.
He gets spotted out though, so they know he's there. But we have Mathor slowly pushing his way down these spiral stairs. However, the drone gets thrown out by Crusher, and now they know that there is a player on those spiral stairs, as well as the one that was on yellow as well. So they know relative locations. But there we go, Mathor takes down Crusher, and once again, it's in the advantage of Nightglow, but the refrag comes out. 1 versus 1, 30 seconds left.
Smoke's having 2 smoke canisters. He should be able to win this round just based off of the smoke canisters if he plays it well. Just direct his sledge into wherever he feels most comfortable to take the fight, obviously.
Oh, but he's missing all his sledgehammers on that Malusi gadget. He finally takes it out, but it took him about 10 seconds to do so, which of course is a massive waste of time. The smoke wave comes out, and the final pick comes out as well. And Nightglow, take that. Map. What's that word? What was that?
Chusa just means like friend, I guess. Not friend, but like bro or
Oh,
child. I'm not really sure. It's like one of those like man, kid, one of those words.
okay. So, well, the first map goes to Nightglow as they take it 8-3.
Alright. Let's go.
Alright, we move on to Cafe Dostoevsky being RXB's pick. And, well, the first band comes in on the side of Nightglow, who are going to be banning out that Nomad. I mean, obviously she can be, Nomad can be really strong for cutting off the flanks up those sets of stairs, but maybe they also want to ban the Nomad to stop runouts. Well, no, yeah. No, so they can allow runouts especially. And RXB are going to be banning out Habana.
Very weird. The Nomad's kind of a normal band. This Habana band, you don't see it at all.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, honestly, I think that an Ace ban would be better, but there we go, Maestro ban, and I'd say that is a more normal ban, a more common ban.
Especially seeing as RXB staring on attack, of course. This is... That Habana band's gonna slow them down a bit. The my band, completely normal. Completely
Yeah.
normal bands coming out of everything except for that Habana, honestly. Completely
Yeah, I mean,
default.
I guess they're gonna have to use Hibana, not Hibana, Thermite or Ace to open up some hatches, I guess, or they can use obviously the hard breach charge, but we don't see Thatcher banned, just like last map, so they can still play Thatcher.
Then again, it does make sense to do the Habana ban on the new well, not the new cafe. Since she's been reworked, she has a lot of strength with opening hatches.
Yeah, she can 4 attempts to open up a hatch, and then she still has 2 pellets left.
And she can, of course, open up a lot of walls for her kitchen. Of course, she walks into bakery, opens up maybe one sight line, goes over to red stairs, opens up another sight line, and then finally opens up, I don't know, freezer wall. And
Yeah.
she's able to open the hatch as well. Habana's actually really strong now, but yeah.
Of course, it actually allows her to compete with the other hard breaches. I mean, Thermite still isn't the strongest because he does open the most with one of those exothermics. He still opens more than any of the other 2, but obviously it's quite dangerous placing it on a wall. Obviously it depends what wall, but whereas Ace, I think Ace is unrivaled, but now Hibana is starting to rival Ace.
Of course, Gray here bringing out the alibi, which I think completely makes sense as they're looking to do this bathroom extend.
Right.
Although they
10 seconds
put
remaining.
it the wrong way. Sorry, keep going.
No. I'm just checking something.
5 seconds.
Because
left.
I on the substitute for Nightglow, I don't see anyone called Ghost
Attacker's
Runner.
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So it doesn't seem like he's in the team at all, from what I can see. Unless it's someone that's changed the name, then I am a little bit confused.
Not too sure. My guy Stylex is gonna need to deal with this. I don't have much to add to that, I guess.
Yeah, neither do I, but... Okay, now
That
back.
shield setup in bathroom is looking the wrong way around. Just a little bit, but
A bomb has been
not really
located.
sure. Also, having 2 ADSs in the bathroom and none on the actual front shield.
Yeah, that does seem... Like, it seems quite strange.
I'm
Of
not
course-
sure. I don't think those ADSs catch the ones outside of.
Yeah, neither do I, and I think maybe they don't care about Pixel, but surely you need to care about Pixel if you want to hold on to Piano, of course. The bathroom angle's still there, but even still, we're going to see
They
Gucci
need
Boogie have a
to-
grenade, but he completely whiffed that grenade and then whiffed the second one as well. Oh no.
Oh no.
Tidal is the
Striker-
first player to get taken out.
Striker takes that title on second. Just on you, under New Hatch there. Guessing you got swung from heaven. But RXB just going for a very heavy red tick here.
Yeah, it seems like a very linear push with no
And they
real,
don't-
like, backstab coming in for them.
All 4 players seem to just be here on top red. No one actually doing anything to push fire or anything.
Nice
Or
so
to go-
goes out. Pressure's extremely low, but not a single player has taken any damage. But there we go, Strikers almost gets taken out, but he finds the pick of the Circa, and it's even more in the favour of them, and then Benny finds another one. Will he find the second? Almost. No, he doesn't. He whiffs his shots, but the refrag comes out, and it's all on disconnect in a 1 versus 4. And he doesn't find anything.
Nyko keeping up their aggressive plays of just swinging and praying, I guess.
It does seem like...
But
They are-
RXB's push was just very not going anywhere. They were trying to just force their way in, and on a map like Cafe, especially, it's
yeah.
being made very easy for the attackers now. Because last season, even a very well coordinated team would struggle to get piano control, to get bathroom control, to get white control, to push up the site, up to the site. But now with the reduction of my gadgets down to 4, with Jaeger of course getting nerfed as well, it should be much easier, but they just seem to, I don't know, they got the wall open and just face checked everything, just lost their gunfights, I guess. Spirit unable, or Gray here unable to decide what he's going for, but he's going to stick with the Echo, who of course got his invisible drones removed
Defenders,
this
protect your
season,
bombs from being defused by attackers.
which I kind of like to change, as his drones were just having a lot of bugs just with the invisibility, and then also it makes it easier for the attackers, and you also have to be more careful. You have to be more skilled as an Echo player to be able to have better use for the Echo drones, rather than just be able to place them in a light so they're literally invisible unless you're using IQ, and then just leave them there for the whole round for intel.
10 seconds
Yeah.
left.
I mean, like, yeah, with the Echo change, like, obviously it's only invisible when no one's on it, which basically just makes it quite useless, of course. So you're gonna have to really position your Echo drones in certain locations. Like, we have seen certain teams set them up. Like,
Oh,
you
so
have to
they
hide them.
actually become invisible when no one's on them, but they're visible if someone's on it.
Yeah, if anyone's on them, even a dead player, yeah, they'll be visible.
Okay, I see that. I didn't know. I thought they were just always visible. And this setup coming out of Nightglow again is very aggressive, and I just don't agree with it, honestly, because
Yeah.
that
Again.
Ash literally just needs to open up a little hole. Although RXB seem to just be taking the top floor here with 2 people droning for this Ash.
Yeah, they're gonna be working their way down, but there's no player to find on either of those other 2 floors, so it should be an easy roam clear for them.
Bomb has been
At the moment,
located.
anyway. And yeah, they have got that IQ, who can of course look at the Echo drones as well as any other things such as
Bomb
ADSs.
located
If
by attackers.
RXB waste more time than the next 30 seconds clearing this out, then their round is going to be very, very short on time. Although there is a Castle, of course, playing here with the Jaeger assisting from bottom white.
Yeah, there's support, but Strikers almost gets taken down. And
Oh, they came up to
the hatch
reinforce
is
it.
getting reinforced now. Crasher finds Strikers though. And Mathel's the only player left on that middle floor. He's gonna have to try rotate down or take the gunfights.
They're not aware that the castle's still up here, though.
Yeah, maybe they thought it was just the Jaeger and should be able to get an easy pick off. We're not too
Okay,
sure
they're now
yet.
aware.
Matho almost gets taken down. His location's known. The attackers are gonna converge in his location soon. The drone confirms his location, that he's still in the position that he was, and it's just being a pest to them, feeding the information to the attackers, and he gets taken out by Tidal. Of course, they reinforced the hatch just before they died, but they do have that. They do have the thermite to open it up if they need to. Of course, with the Hibana band, he's the only person that can do that job, unless they have a hard breach charge.
Nice clear coming out there from RXB as well. Just take out those roamers with still a minute on the clock. This last minute should be enough for them to open up enough holes and to just force the defenders out of the site with the sledge, unless he just gets picked off. But
I wouldn't be surprised to see Nightglow peek those sledge holes, because obviously we know how aggressive they are. We know that they like to swing, so it wouldn't be unexpected to see them swing any of the holes.
Bennett just got misdroned in code check there, which might cost 1 or 2 players for RXB, but no, they seem to be aware. That was very unlucky timing there for Bennett.
25 seconds left, 2 versus 5 in favour of RXB. Echo's alive with his drones, but of course when he gets on them, they'll no longer be invisible. However, Grey does find one. Oh,
and instant down to 2v2 is Grey, and as a 2v1.
Oh no!
I cannot believe what I just saw.
They had that. So RXB didn't have a single player going down that hatch. I don't think anyway, and they just went somehow. Nightglow just pulled it back. That shouldn't have happened. RXB shouldn't be allowing things like that to happen. It just seemed like they forgot about the hatch they opened. They also tried to push the same angle and all just got picked off one by one.
I am absolutely speechless at that play coming out from RXB there. Just completely throwing that round away. They had everything going in their way. I think they saw that there was only 25 seconds left, and they weren't aware of that rotate hole or the echo just playing from Bakery.
Yeah.
And then they weren't ever aware. They droned the site, and I think again they misdroned that smoke there on the sinks.
Yeah, they were very flustered towards the end of that round. 100%. They just didn't know what to do with the time remaining they had. They didn't play as well as they could have either.
Need to locate and defuse bombs.
They tried to force everyone through just that double door when the hatch was open. I'm not sure if Thermite didn't have a charge left as well, but they didn't even get the freezer wall open. There's a very big misplays coming out here from RXB, and I'm honestly just completely baffled.
Reloading, cover me.
And it once again, like yesterday's first map between Prosium and yes, between those two teams yesterday.
Wait. I don't think that was. Sure. That was the Parkson's Nexus game, I think.
Oh, Parkson's and Nexus. Yes, sorry. It's once again coming down to just whichever team makes the mistakes right now, by the looks of it. Like RXB just completely gifted a free round to Nightglow there.
Yeah, 100%. They didn't manage to close it out. They didn't utilize the angles they had. They didn't utilize them to the full potential, of course. I reckon the sledge could have possibly just stayed up and just held the angles whilst some players could have pushed down that freezer hatch and maybe some gone through the double door. They didn't realise that Echo was in Bakery, so he just managed to swing out and get like 2 or 3 picks as well, which didn't help their situation at all.
They just threw bodies at them, but on to another round here with Nightglow choosing to defend Fireplace and Reading. Of course, this setup is what I'm used to seeing coming out from most teams of sending upstairs, but very early pick coming out.
That's the castle dead. Now Jaeger's the low. No, there's still 2 players holding that top floor. So if more picks go in the way of RXB, then the players are going to fight off back. But Grey on the flank. There is a Claymore there, but he manages to find it. But his location should be known by that Jackal now, and yes it is. But he finds the pick anyway onto disconnect. And now he's just holding the top of the red stairs, and the attackers are going to have to try and find him. They're coming in to try and find this pick, but his location's known. Matho finds one into Crasher, but finally Grey gets taken out. And the shot oh my god, he actually managed. What? That range?
Okay, Matho's out of SMG 11 bullets. No wonder but he's gonna get found by the IQ there. That was There was a snipe coming out from the shotgun there.
Yeah,
Absolutely
what?
clutching up there from I thought that
I'm
was...
having flashbacks from the Sniper 90. Oh no. Right, so yeah, it's 2v1 in favour of RXB, but of course, like we saw the last round, the man advantage doesn't really mean anything if
Yeah,
whoever
Ghost
finds
Runner
the picks, yeah.
Oh, that was very close there. Well, both players to just find a headshot.
Oh, look at
Ghost Runner
this.
seems to get aggressive here. I don't think
Nothing-
they're aware of his position, but then again, neither of them are actually upstairs. They're going for fireplace here.
Yeah, it seems like they are going to go for that fireplace plant. Of course, Ghost Runner now knows with their location that he knows that they're going to go for that planet instead.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure if they're
gets rid of that
both here
camera.
from white.
But he's coming down from the
Oh,
white
they
stairs,
don't.
but he's
They reinforced off
reinforced.
the walls.
So the plant shouldn't be able to get stopped, and it doesn't.
Oh, I thought you got him. Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought he got him as well. And now Ghost Runner, post-plant situation, a 1 versus 2.
Oh, he's not able to
Almost
hit the
gets-
headshot there.
He almost got taken down by Tidal, but no pick found just yet. We also have Gucci Booker holding the
Right,
angle,
so-
but he finds one onto Tidal. And all he has to do is go for possibly go for the defuse. Gucci Booker knows his location, and he's going to go for the swing round to try and find him. But then he finds him. RXB take that first round on the attack against Nightglow.
Very nice attack coming out. Very good. So, RXB's starts to the rounds in those past 2 rounds have been really good. They've found the early picks, they've got the advantage, but then these little stupid mistakes keep falling through, like letting this Echo walk up behind them. Yes, they had a Claymore there, but you can't. Claymores are so visible to see. Even me, who hasn't been able to see them for the past 2 years, they've changed the colors on them. Finally, I'm able to see red finally in the game. I haven't been able to see Claymore lines till this season, so that's beautiful. They're really visible now, and
Wow.
it's just you'd have to have either someone actually watching it, or just having a drone there and flicking to it every 20,
Yeah.
30 seconds. Someone checking, more 15 max. Someone checking to it. You need to have a person on that. And RXB just seem to be losing players just to these little mistakes, as I've said. But good
Yeah,
retake
so-
there. Rams grabbing control.
Obviously, there are other ways to stop flanks from coming in. Obviously, like Nomad, but she's banned. And then you got Gridlock, but of course, Gridlock can be quite useful at stopping these flanks from coming out. But it's the actual utility that she brings that a lot of the time it just isn't worth bringing her over operators.
I think on Cafe she's actually one of the more useful anti-flank operators because of these close hallways.
Yeah, I can agree
And
with you there.
These stairways are actually really good, and she has smokes, which for Cafe is really useful to like, especially for upstairs. You can smoke off like the trash wall there that they have opened up. You can smoke that off to completely just mitigate the pixel player, and just go for a plant there in default. Although they have opened everything up there, both bars have been opened up, so RXB will have to push deep in. They want to go for plan or just plan on the freezer door next to the shield there.
And of course, the last time we saw Nightglow defend this site, RXB just all funneled through red, so they are going to have to change something if they want to manage to pull out the round. Because if they all try to funnel in once again, I think it's going to be deja vu from what happened on the last time round. They're all just going to funnel in and get picked off one by one. And we're going to see the drones coming in, of course. Spotting out Bennett on that pixel angle, and yes, now we are seeing some form of adaptation. Now they have that player. Oh, but no longer, because he almost got taken out, so now he's going to decide to rotate instead.
Not sure
However,
Gucci
yeah.
had his off today.
The Goyle shield gets taken out on Pixel, which means they're going to have to play more carefully, but knowing Nightglow, they're just going to swing anyway.
They're not.
very
They don't have their
aggressive team.
shield here as well. This is.
Oh, the swing
No.
comes in, but Tidal doesn't manage to find him, but yes, he finds Bennett instead. So now it's in favour of RXB, but as we've seen, RXB's advantage doesn't stay for long most of the time.
Bennett there was trying to go for a one tap. They're very disrespectful. Just not really looking to confirm these rounds. Just looking to have some fun, more time.
There we go.
Distracted there, they can disconnect.
Like I said, the advantage is gone for RXB. And now it's back to a 4 versus 4. The grenade goes out and finds one, but the team kill comes in as well. No, that's not something you like to see. It is a 3 versus 3, and the the shield got mitigated, and oh, that player almost gets taken down and does.
Tidal
Tidal with
gets
his third on the
taken down,
round.
yeah.
And now he can take control of Piano. Of course, there is that player in bathroom who could possibly swing.
They're not aware of the player in bathroom, I don't think.
No, they're not, and he
They're
injures
not.
Tidal and finishes him off, but he is left on 1 HP, just like Gucci Bucket Hat as well. Both players on 1 HP. A single shot to either of them and they go down.
Yeah, very balanced here on the health situation between the two teams. And there's the smokes that I was talking about coming out there. They should be able to just go for plant, although
He's
Gray
using
just
that
pushed up
Selma,
close
yeah.
to the fire.
Circu's using the Selma to destroy that Goyo shield. Of course, there isn't a play behind it, so that doesn't matter. But, oh, he's going to go for the push in, and he injures Circuit playing in that little rat corner. The Smoke Babe comes out and could possibly take out the IQ, and he takes him out anyway. Nightglow taking that round, and like I said, the advantage RXB had at the start just got absolutely annihilated, and the round has collapsed in favour of Nightglow.
Also seems like RXB just lacks information.
Yeah,
I need to keep more track of their drone economy. I haven't really been keeping tabs on it. That's something I need to get used to. But it just feels like they either waste their drones or they're not droning at all, because they're just like that Bastion player. You should also have a fairly good idea that someone will be playing there, especially against such an aggressive team like Nightglow.
yeah.
When you know they're this aggressive, you have to expect these people to be in the most ratty places and the most stupid and dumb places that you can ever imagine. And while playing Bathroom isn't stupid, that's actually kind of good. The sledge just absolutely shift Wing it up there was just a huge misplay, I think.
Also, I think they may need to adapt the strategy once again, because the players in that storage area and in Cocktail, they're gonna. I think they are when they go to top floor again. They're gonna have to bring an operator like Buck or any sort of vertical angles that they can hold just to disposition those players. Because if they don't, then I just think it's gonna keep going in favor of Nightglow. Okay, we are seeing them go for that VIP hold with the Goyo, but we saw this on the last time round, and remember, the last time Kitchen got defended, that was all on the back of two players getting those picks towards the end. Of course, it was a 2v5 in favour of RXB, but they just managed to throw that round, so they're going to have to really change something up.
Interesting to see what Gray's doing here. I support the idea of having head high holes there, but having a full-on rotate, I'm not sure about. And having those ADSs there, which will get cleared out once once RXB clears out upstairs and gets the hatch control, if they go for the exact same push, then they will just get rid of all that control that Nightglow has there.
And also, I'm not sure if those ADSs will actually catch grenades going for that shield. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so those ADSs are quite useless, but as we've seen, the utility, like the placement from Nightglow isn't always the greatest, but they still manage to just find the picks and find the rounds. Of course, they are 2 rounds ahead of RXB, and this is RXB's map choice as well.
Yeah, as I said before, it seems to me like it's very Nightglow is just a very aggressive type of team rather than the type of team that RXB seems to be right now, of just working together and working their way through the map, droning everything out, making sure everything's clear.
Okay, so Strikers gets droned out now, but he's going to reposition, and if the attackers don't drone him out once again, then his location will possibly get him a pick, because they don't know he's there. And no, here it comes, surely a pick comes out, and there it is. He doesn't manage to find a second, however, as Tidal gets the refrag, but the fact that they haven't droned him out, like, they droned him out the first time, but they forgot to drone him out another time, and well...
Striker had a little more trigger discipline there and didn't panic when the sledge opened the door, he would have got a double kill there, I think. But this hatch being reinforced again by Nightglow is just a big misplay.
Of course, the last time they did reinforce it, but that was mid-round after the attackers already took up top control. But even still, Nightglow are making so many mistakes with the reinforcements. Yeah, with their reinforcement pull, but it seems like RXB just aren't really capitalizing on the mistakes they have this time round. But again, the fact that they let Strikers relocate and manage to find that pick onto the Ash just isn't great for them. Oh, look at this. I don't think Gray's been spotted out. Could get a pick, but no, they do know he's there, so no picks coming out just yet. That Goyo shield finally gets disposed of as well. There was a drone on Bennett as well. There's going to be a player coming down those brown stairs who takes him out.
Good shot.
Bucket Hat finds Bennett.
Yeah. Oh, that red wall has been opened up. by the ace.
And again, though, it is in favor of RXB. This time a 4 versus 3 instead of 5 versus 2.
35 seconds left on the round as well, with 3 people stacked on brownstairs. So I'm not. Again, they're unaware of these angles that are just very default, honestly, for Cafe.
And look at the time that they have left. They basically have no time. They have 20 seconds to go for this push, and of course the freeze wall can be taken. But oh no, Ghost when it takes one out, he doesn't find the second, he gets injured. And they could possibly go for the plant, but all the smoke waves going out, denying those common plant spots. But no, it is going in favor of RXB. They Disconnect collects those 2 kills, and it's all on Mathor going for the flank. And if they don't realize it's there, and it just no, but you get stuck on the rotate. And RXB close out that round. Unfortunate for that Ghost Runner on the castle there, getting stuck on that rotate. RXB are starting to bring it back, starting to bring it more even. Of course, they're on the attack, and Cafe is usually more defender-sided, but... So, I would
Again,
expect...
though, we saw RXB just run down the clock. They get control of the map, and then they just stall out. They're not able to move from the... They're not able to smoothly transition from the early stage of the round. The early and mid stage is fine. They get the control, they start opening up their holes, and then they start kind of pushing to what they want to do. But their late round executes are just a shambles, honestly.
Yeah,
they just throw bodies at the site and then hope for the best, which...
So, obviously the 20-second meta, like, is very prominent at the moment, but it just seems like they aren't established well with it. Like, they don't know where they want to push in those last 20 seconds. Yeah, like you said, it seems like they throw bodies at whatever places they can go. Like down that hatch, for example, and through that freezer wall. It didn't seem like they had any sort of plan for that late round, and they did manage to get the round and find those frags, but it was a bit messy.
Think that the 20-second meta is kind of gone, though.
Yeah, it is starting to fade away, of course.
Because
with all the nerfs coming in.
The nerfs that came in have just really sped up the attacks, and honestly, I'm gonna say that. And for it, of course, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that the attackers should become more of a 50-50 now, and it will come down to whichever team's overall better, rather than the defense having such a big advantage. Of course, up till now, the defenders being able to just run down the time if you've got a good strat and good setup. You don't actually have to peek anything. You can just sit there behind a shield, behind Goyo shields, behind whatever you want, and the attackers will just have to push you and waste everything.
Yeah, so I really do like the changes that came in this season. Of course, Wamai and Valkyrie losing their shields, Echo's drones no longer fully invisible, and just all these other changes I really enjoy because the meta has been so boring to watch in this current state, and I want to see how it actually fares in Pro League and all that as well.
It's definitely going to be more exciting for viewers, but for the actual players themselves, it will be more unpredictable.
Yeah.
Because for now, if you were a coordinated good team and you went against a team that was less coordinated, it was really in your favor, attack or defense, as you were just able to early round get the picks, and then if you knew what you wanted to take, what you wanted to execute on, it was just a really nice and easy execute, because you needed to know what the worst situation is for you as a team, like in the late round, and then work off of that.
And we just realised what was not going to den. Again, they didn't reinforce that hatch, so RXB just managed to open it up. And yeah, they can just easily take this map control. I mean, half the round's gone, but they've taken all the map control. Other than the bottom floor where the bomb site is, of course. The Echo Drone will be spotting out the ace, and he hasn't seen it, even though it's not invisible.
If he just looked up, he would have seen it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, both drones on those stairs. So, just feeding the information to his team, to the defense, so they can possibly get some picks in. But RXB need to realize that that those Echo Drones are above him. They have an IQ who isn't finding them, which seems very, very strange. Your operator is revolved around finding these gadgets, but you're not doing your job. Oh.
The guy in code check there just taking out the ace charges. And again, RXB just stacking players on top of each other. Just holding hands basically all around the map.
doesn't seem like they know what push they want to go for, just as per usual. They just think, if we can get the frags and get the advantage, we'll just push in from whatever angles we have to us. Like, look at this, 3 players on those white stairs. And the Echo drone, I still don't think it's gone. I think it may have just been destroyed now, but even still, you can't waste that much time.
As they have, do you have side control now? All of a
They
sudden?
managed to push into sight, and the plant's going down. The 4 versus 4. They know where the plant is, but the players are just getting picked off, and it's going in favor of RXB. The plant may be able to get stopped, but no. Oh wow! Gucci Bookie Hat with a beautiful 4K. And he gets those 2 picks at the end of the round, closing it out for RXB, and now it's a 3-3 with 1 more round left on the split.
Brilliant play there from Gucci Booker had just absolutely running through the players of Nyclo. Just dropping a hatch and just shift Wing through the whole team there.
Yeah.
Not really sure. Again, that push, I think Gucci just saw that he had 20 seconds left, and I was like, yo, boys, we gotta get something done. You 3 just push down the stairs, and I'll just drop the hatch and see what happens. Because they didn't seem to have control there. That was a very unexpected turn of events there for me, honestly. It was looking like a Nyclo round until obviously Gucci just walked through the whole team.
It just seems like the RXB are just starting to fight unpredictability with unpredictability. Like, obviously, we've seen Nightglow, they've been so aggressive and so unpredictable, and now our RXB are starting to establish that, and just starting to do some things that just aren't expected from teams. Walking inside.
I mean, I don't think they... The thing is, RXB don't look like they know exactly what they want, as I've been saying the past 2 rounds.
I can agree with you 100% on that.
I think that's kind of helping them at the same time, though, with like them not knowing what they're doing, so the other team doesn't know what they're doing because it's so predictable. But
like you said, they're starting. Their early and mid round is okay. They are taking the control they need, but those last like 30 to 40 seconds, they just get so confused and they have no idea what they're doing, and they start to push in. But it has actually gone in their favor quite a couple times.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
interesting to see if Nyclo will just be aware of these last 10-second rushes that RXB are doing. And as to what RXB will do is they've never won this site, I don't think.
Yeah, you're right there. I don't think they have. So, they won that reading round, and I think they've won kitchen twice, but yeah, they haven't managed to win out this site yet. So they are really going to have to change some... They're going to have to do some major changes if they want to win it out. Of course, they didn't decide to bring the book like I said they could have. So the verticality play isn't going to really be coming into fruition, but...
I think Tyler's just walking up white stairs there.
Oh. It seems to be that's the case. Oh, no, he's not.
Mind.
He's still on the bottom 4, though.
I saw disconnect droning for him up white, but... And I saw him hitting the thingies.
Oh!
Obviously not.
Gucci Bucket Hat finds the first pick onto Ghost Runner. And now, yeah, on the last time they defended here, he's doing this same push once again. Of course, he had to fall off because he almost died. But it seems like he's doing it much better this time.
He just... Wait, where did he peek? Is he on the 3rd bar there? Yeah, he is, okay. I'm guessing Gucci Bucket just peeked from New Hatch and just killed him through the bar there. Unless he... I'm not really sure where he died, but... RXB obviously now man up, so they've got the advantage here on this round, but...
Oh, but look at that!
Striker just got the beautiful shot there into disconnect.
Yeah. Oh, but no, they actually are doing some form of verticality using that Ash, and those Ash strategies to their advantage. The grenade goes out, and finds the pick onto Mathor!
Those ADS is just, of course, not getting anything done. I'm not really sure why Nyclo hasn't realized by now that...
Oh, wait!
Changed. There's of course
Yeah, I was about to point
Striker
the player out. Oh, he's just
playing like a
laundry.
little rat. Again, the lack of info coming out from RXB.
It's really starting to bite them. A minute left, it's a 3 versus 3, but look at Tidal's health. A single bullet. They could breathe on him and he'd die. And no, it's Circa that gets taken out by Strikers. And well, Strikers on his 4th. One more pick and he gets that ace. But no, he doesn't as Bennett picks up that last round. And once again, they aren't managing to successfully attack that site.
Yeah, RXB just again getting picked off 1 by 1 with no refrags coming out. The nades, excuse me, the nade kill of course coming out there from oh, who was it?
I
The
think
sledge.
Disconnect.
Yeah, coming out from the sledge there, and of course that's good and all, but that's been coming out every single round, so that's kind of expected. Seeing as Nike just haven't adapted that ADS placement for some reason, they don't even have a shield inside bathroom, so I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve with that, but.
Yeah, now obviously the sides have been switched. It was a 4-3 in favor of the defenders, so that's not unexpected. But I want to see how
It's
Nightglow play
definitely
on the
closer than
attack.
the last map though, so
Yeah,
that's good to see.
I mean, of course, it could still end at the same score as the last map. But that's if Nightglow win 4 rounds in a row.
Anything's possible here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
These
defended
leagues
by
have been,
attackers.
or these games have been really unpredictable.
Yeah, of course. The main reason they're unpredictable is because quite a lot of these teams are probably newer, and obviously they probably haven't played as much as most of the other teams, so they won't have as solid strategies, and they won't really have that chemistry with each other. So they're just gonna push in and just hope for the best, I guess.
Bomb
Yeah, of course,
located
this
by
is
attackers.
just a
Oh.
promotional tournament for
10 seconds left before
what happened
insertion.
there. Something
I'm
happened,
happy
or did you just?
No, I was
Right and ready to go.
questioning that ADS placement, but he has moved it because,
Okay,
of course,
yeah, moved it, yeah.
Attackers
the
objective.
first
I
ADS
guess they got
placement,
shot
they could have got
through
it.
the-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have got shot from Cigar Shop. But he's moved it now, it's in a better location, and this will actually protect the shield, hopefully. But no, he's moving it back to that first location once again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I
Oh.
was saying, this is these wrap positions coming out from the side of RXB is just not gonna work. Especially with the Nightglow here going on the repels.
Detonator.
Oh, see,
That's a
that-
waste of D4.
Yeah, but the sledge is already long gone. He's already repelled up to that roof. And that's one less C4 in the pocket of them. I think the max that, yeah, they can only have 2 more C4s, of course, with the Valkyrie and the Melusi. And yeah, so yeah, they have 2 more C4s. And 3 smoke canisters, so that late round, if they manage to dwindle it down to that low in the round, then they can actually potentially pull it out with the utility that they have, of course, the C4s and the smoke babes. Piano Wall's getting open now, though. And now they can start to establish their positions inside of Piano.
Nightglow seem to be doing a very good job of just taking control, and of course that drone getting taken out there is very unfortunate for Bennett.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's taken out there, but Striker gets a frag onto the Pixel player.
And look at that, look who died, it's that smoke. Oh!
I think they start pushing up here. Everything just gets cleared out there by the Zofia, which I think having the Ash just clear everything out there is better since she's got 3 charges, but might be saving it for the later rounds. Because we see the Valkyrie rotating through
Oh,
reading, but
no.
then it gets the...
And it's all going in favour of Nightglow as it's a 1 versus 5 title all alone below the site. He's going to have to go up the stairs, but the player knows he's there and finds the pick, and a flawless round comes in for Nightglow.
Beautiful round there from Nightglow, doing it completely... I can't really say, fault anything that they did there that round. It was complete default, but it was executed perfectly in my opinion.
Yeah,
Just
listen,
getting control of Piano, the way they held Cigar, it was, I don't know, just nice, I guess.
and also I'm pretty sure that I think the ADS might have got shot as well, because obviously they could see it from Cigar Shop, and the fact that it was the smoke playing the Pixel who died so early on, all the smoke canisters got dropped on the floor, so obviously that's all that late round and I'll gone, but they didn't even get to the late round, as they all just got picked off.
Gucci, of course, not going to stick that Capcan. That would be... Although we did see it kind of working in the last map.
In the last map, but I think he was trying to bait out an IQ to get picked onto, but that's not the case. They don't fall
I
for the
think
bait.
Nightglow are just more than happy to stick with their
Defenders, protect your bombs
operator
from being
lineup, which
defused
is
by attackers.
very default for Cafe as a map. Like, the Thatcher being in play makes everything a lot easier as well, even though the
Bomb
Cade is in
located by
play.
attackers.
It just mitigates the Cade, basically, if you play Thatcher, so...
Yeah, so see, when you don't ban Thatcher, basically the entire attack just completely shifts, because of course he's banned most of the time, but when he's in play, there's so much defender utility that just can't be utilized.
10 seconds to insertion.
So it's basically everything that IQ can see on the scanner is basically what gets
5
disabled by
seconds
Thatcher.
left before insertion.
Yeah, I think even though he got changed, Thatcher's still
Attackers
strong.
objective
Like, I
is
still
defuse the
feel
bomb.
teams just need to keep on banning him and just get used to playing without him. Because it's just... Thatcher brings so much. Even though he's only got 3 of those EMPs, he still disables... And he doesn't actually destroy anything. He still disables things for like 10 seconds, I think it is.
It's
50,
between
10,
10 and 15. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Something around there. And it's just so strong. This Cade charge placement as
Yeah.
well.
That's
That
not the greatest of Cade placements because of course they can just shoot it, and they don't have to swing anything because it's just in the doorway basically.
Tidal,
So-
of course, getting really aggressive there onto Prep Door, going into Bakery. The Striker already getting wedding control here.
Oh, Tidal almost finds the head of Strikers, but no. And he gets taken out from behind as Bennett took control of VIP. And where are the defenders? They have the Crasher playing inside of Kochek, but he finds one onto the Strikers. But
Mathor.
Circa got taken out as well by Mathor. It's getting concussed now, and Bennett's starting to push his way through. The plant's going down somehow. I don't know how they're letting this happen. And all the picks coming in once again. For Nightglow, it
Of
is
course, the
all
last
on
player-
Crasher. In a 1 versus 4, he finds 1, that's his second pick on the round, but he has 3 more to find, and very limited time to do so, because of course the planter has been confirmed. With his shots on to Bennett, and gets
Ooh,
taken
that
up by
was very
Mathor.
close up there.
And I know I said that if Nightglow win these 4 rounds in a row, then it could be exactly the same as last game. And of course we said that it's not very likely, but it seems like that may actually happen. As they're just 2 rounds away from closing out the series and sending RXB home with nothing. Because of course, if RXB won a single series, then they would at least been confirmed for the Open League, but the fact that they haven't won anything means, well, it's going to be up to the poll to see if they get in.
Oh, there's still a poll to let someone else in Top League?
I think so.
Is that a thing, Alex?
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
makes sense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
You
can.
still don't want to leave it up to community though, because if the community sees that you're having just bad games after bad games, then I don't think they're gonna want to see you just play.
Yeah, but the issue
And
with
RXB,
that...
of course, don't want that, so they're gonna have to.
Yeah, like the issue with the polls though is, even if a team has been playing bad the entire time, I think it's whoever has the largest community, whoever has the largest amount of people,
That is
will
true.
most likely win out the
course.
poll.
RXB looking to extend into Bakery here.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers
Oh.
objective is to defuse a bomb.
Reloading.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we got into Advanced League last season. Shogun obviously not wanting us to be in there, but we did get in there in the end because Mr. Stalix voted for us as well. So,
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
Reloading.
back to this game.
They are trying to hold
There's a
it to
person
Bakery.
on top of the black van just proning.
Setting
I'm
some
not sure.
Oh, and look at that. Crusher gets taken out as, well, the sledge decided to jump in and finds the pick, but C4 goes out. Gray gets taken out on that sledge. I think he was trying to just get some vertical play, but no longer that can happen. Oh, Baker's getting
Already
reinforced.
got,
Disconnect
nice
gets
pick
taken
there
out.
from Ghost
Oh,
Hunter.
Reloading.
Gucci Bucket Hat gets taken out, but he did take the player to 1 HP, but even still, no pick came out. However, Tidal takes out 1. But Strikers injures him, but it's basically a 2 versus 1.
They're
because
already on the
Tidal
side.
injured. He still has 2 canisters
Mathos
left.
literally 1 HP, just a tickle away from dying.
Oh, but no.
But
Nightglow
that
move
is
on to match
the
point.
round from Nightglow.
If they win this next round, well, they close it out. Send RXB home with absolutely nothing. And a clear domination.
That is looking very likely here, as Nyko just look to be the better team, honestly, with this aggression that they have. They just seem very well rehearsed and very well coordinated on this cafe attacks that they're producing here.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously this is RXB's map choice as well, so if they lose this, and it's going to really diminish them, they're probably going to feel awful after this, considering, well, they chose a map and they just didn't perform on it. Oh, look at this, it seems like Spirit. Oh, maybe not. I almost said Spirit, but they need to change the names to Nightglow, but of course,
Attackers need to
it's been called
locate
Nightglow
and
for
defuse
not
bomb.
very long time at all, so... Yeah, so they almost brought a fuse, but did switch off. I would have actually liked to see a fuse come out. I think that's their overconfidence, of course, because they are managing to win all these rounds. They are starting to meme a little bit, or baiting out a meme, but they aren't actually committing to it this
Yeah,
time. like they
again,
did
we
last
saw
time.
last game as well with them.
Mamaru and
I mean, the amount
Caveira.
pick I think worked well. The Cav pick was more
Yeah, the Cav pick
questionable,
was-
honestly,
10 seconds to insertion.
as that operator just brings no utility to the team. Of course, she does have the shotgun and the impact spot.
Honestly, I do think that Caveira is the worst operator on defense.
Let me think. Yeah, probably. Well, for comp, that is, of course.
Yeah. Obviously,
But if you're looking to just run around in ranked or unranked or casual for that even, then Cav's a pretty fun operator.
A bomb
I'd say in ranked it'd probably be Warden because no one, literally, he's never played in ranked. Which I feel bad for him.
You don't see much Warden in comp play either, but yeah, Cav is even less of a
Device is going dark.
pick, of course.
Oh, and it seems like they might be going for a rush. And here we go. Bennett's getting ready to run into the side. Of course, there is a mirror window contesting him. He's gonna have to try and deal with it, but obviously he can't. First pick comes out. Great, takes out Circle, but a refrag comes in onto Strikers by Crusher. 4 versus 4. Still 2 minutes left and starting to already push up through Piano. Crusher's taking the fight against Ghost Runner and takes him out. That's the defuser dropped in Piano. 4 versus 3, still in favour of them, but the refrag comes in again. Tidal gets taken out. It's just going back and forth.
Right there, getting.
Reloading.
Not really sure what's happening, honestly. Just a whole bunch of kills coming as Disconnect gets Bennett there.
Oh, but on the flank, this Gucci Bucket Hat gets taken out and finished off with a sledgehammer by Gray. 2 versus 2, it's been going back and forth this entire round, and Mathol might just push through the site because of course there's no one watching it. You might be able to find a pick, and they still don't know he's there. He's just walking through the site. It seems like the Crusher may know that he's nearby, but I don't think he knows how close he is.
Not sure either team knows where.
Oh, but
each
yeah,
other-
no, they do. The yellow pingers are coming out. Gray's gonna try to sneak his way up, but of course there is that player just prone. Oh, but Mathol finds the pick onto Crusher, and oh no! Disconnect goes to look away to find that sledge, but gets taken out as well, and Nightglow take it, send RXB home. We have absolutely nothing to show. A clear
That
domination.
right there is just, I don't know. I mean, 8-3, 8-3 is a very dominant performance, of course, and especially taking 4 attacks in a row on a map like Cafe is just not seen very often. So
Oh my.
but yeah, I mean, great plays coming out there from both teams, obviously, but Nightcloud just ends up being the better team overall, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. Didn't play the greatest, I guess, and well. I
That
have to
that
rethink
does
everything.
advance Nightcloud into Open League, but RXB, of course, getting sent home after that.
need a high that was free, and you are the one that I crave. Every night you know I'm searching for you. I'm searching for you. I'm searching for you. Feeling around in the dark, am I getting close to a spark? I'm tired of the ache in my heart. I just need it now. I'm searching for you. I'm searching for you.